Good morning, and this is Mrs. Perry working on the writing portion of NTI day number 6, March 23rd. Let's go ahead and look at this writing prompt. In that writing prompt, you'll notice it says, write about your favorite back-to-school activity that you did in your class. Well, unfortunately, I wasn't in there in the beginning because I was with Riley, because I just had her in the beginning of the year. But let's think about something that you may have possibly did with Miss Sheffield or Miss Goatley or Miss Spinks. I know that when I normally start in the beginning of the school year, I have you guys do a school selfie. Where you draw a picture of yourself and kind of describe yourself, and we post on the bulletin board. So I'm going to take my time and I'm going to work on that portion with you. So if you look at the top right here where I just highlighted, we have beginning, middle, and end. Okay, so when we're doing a writing, we always want to start with the beginning. We want to introduce characters and the setting, where things happen. And the middle is where we usually talk about problem and events. At the end, we talk about the solution. Tell me how we solve that conflict. Remember, the problem can be very small. So when we are starting out writing, we want to talk about the character and the setting. You can be a character. Maybe I was there or I wasn't there, so Mrs. Goatley or Miss Spinks or Miss Sheffield was in the beginning. But I'm going to write like I was there by myself, okay? So I might start by saying it was the first day. It was the first day of school. I was excited to see everyone. Okay, so I just told you kind of where the setting is. I kind of told you we're at school, okay? And then I use the word I, so letting me know that I'm one of the characters, okay? So it was the first day of school. I was excited to see everyone. When I walked in the room, I started to get nervous because I didn't see anyone I knew. Okay, that's where the problem is. So if I'm going to highlight this part, like beginning, here's our beginning. It was the first day of school. I was excited to see everyone. Okay, so now I'm going to slow down and I'm going to talk to you about the problem. When I walked in the room, I started to get nervous because I didn't see anyone I knew. Okay, so now we're going to kind of use some events to help solve it. Once I saw the teacher and she gave me a hug, I started to feel better. We did a fun activity called school selfie. Okay. So again, remember yours doesn't need to be exactly like mine, but we can get pretty close. So then at the end, if you notice, I have once I saw the teacher and she gave me a hug, I started to feel better. We did a fun activity called a school selfie. So beginning, middle, and end, we introduced the characters, we introduced the setting. I told you a small problem. We started to get nervous when we didn't know anyone. One of the events that we used to solve the problem was that the teacher gave me a hug, and at the end, I told you the solution, which is what we did in our class. We did a fun activity called school selfie. Maybe you want to give me more information, maybe explain what the activity is. And remember, dazzle it up. Okay, if you guys have any questions, I can't wait to read these. Be sure to take a picture and send it to Mrs. Perry's email.